How's it going, YouTube? Okay, before we start with today's topic, just wanted to remind you people to please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, as I'm trying to build my little channel here, spewing out stuff that hopefully will be of value to those of you open enough to consider my thoughts. So today's topic is around an idea that I've spoken about before, and I truly believe that if you don't do this, if required, you're going to get stuck in life. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about cutting loose people that don't serve you any longer. Now, some of you who are watching this, deep down, if you're really honest with yourselves, probably have a friend or two in your group that are not serving you. Dare I say, they may be toxic. People that deep down, you know you'd rather not be around, but for whatever reason, maybe you're a people pleaser. I know what that's like. I've been there myself, longer than I care to admit to. But you feel like maybe there's been a lot of history, 20, 30, 40 years even. Birthdays, dinners, barbecues, all that kind of stuff, birthday parties, you name it, the whole shebang. You've had so much history that you feel like, I can't let go of these people. It's not right. You are conflicted. I get that, and that's very noble. But here's the thing. The longer you hang on to these friendships, the further back you're going to go. Or certainly you're going to stagnate. If you want a happier life, you want less stress in your life, the people that you hang around with play a big role. And it's very difficult to do, especially in Australia, in this country where we value mateship and loyalty. And these are beautiful traits, of course. But in my experience, those people that I had to let go of, difficult as it was, and as much blowback as I got, and difficult as it was, I can look back today and say, I'm really glad I went through that, much as it pained me. You know, we need friends, we need connection. I get that. But if those friendships and connections are going to drag you down into the abyss potentially, well, you know the result. I certainly do. So I'm going to encourage you to do an inventory of who's in your life, but the people that are in your life all the time, okay? People that you talk to daily, almost daily. And ask yourself honestly, are these people serving me? Are their values in alignment with mine? You know, you can start out meeting people and you're on the same page, and as you grow, things change. I really believe that we are all on one big train in life, and you get on in a carriage with a certain person or people, and everything's really hunky-dory, and then after a period of time you think, you know what, I'm not really enjoying this anymore, but people will insist to stay on the carriage. And it's difficult to do, especially if it's comfortable. And then you got to think about, well, okay, what's it going to be like moving to another carriage, meeting new people? It's scary. I don't want to go through change. But I think you'll find that if you do that, life can go better for you. And look, you can still love these people from afar. You can still wave to them from a carriage further away. And who knows, maybe at a few stations down the line, you may pick up again. I know that's happened to me as well. People who I was close to growing up, for whatever reason, we had to go our separate ways. And then eventually down the track, we managed to catch up again. And it wasn't the same as it was, but certainly was different and better. And we were just more in harmony with each other. I know this is a video that isn't going to get me much popularity, and that's okay. I'm not here to be one of those influencers that attracts millions of people. Nice as it is, you know, nice as it is, but I'm hoping that I'll engage with people who are open to considering my thoughts, and I hope that maybe something I say will trigger something in their minds and maybe be a pivotal point that's going to send them off to something better in their life. That's really the aim. That is my aim. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please remember, be nice to each other, but more importantly, be nice to yourselves, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right.